Hi, this is Paul, the old man from countrycraziness.com. If you're looking for a builder that can help you with your post frame project, then you've come to the right place, so stay tuned. In our first episode, we dealt with builders that could be found on the N.F.B.A website. If you didn't catch that episode, you might want to take a look at the card that's here to get ideas on what you can do there in terms of finding builders and suppliers that can help you with your project. The first source of information that I suggest is lumberyards. I'm not talking about the type that appear in a town where you have indoor lumber and paint and everything you can imagine, where you have part-time employees that may be mixing your paint one day and the same guy might be cutting your plywood the next. I'm talking about lumberyards with dedicated full-time professionals that deal with general contractors, builders on a regular basis and are knowledgeable in the industry. When you contact those people, ask for the lumber desk. That's where you're going to find the people that are dealing with the phone calls from the builders on a regular basis, are familiar with those contractors. When I had this situation happen, I asked the lumber desk for a list of 10 people that they thought would be capable of doing my project. With that list of 10 people that I got from them, I called all 10 and found that some of them thought I was outside the area that they wanted to cover to do the project. Some were interested more in commercial buildings and things that really didn't pertain to the type of scope I had. But from there, I was able to find 3 builders that were qualified and interested in bidding the project. Idea number 2, estimator tools. When I was doing my project, I went online and used an online site for doing estimates on the material for my pole barn. In my particular case, I used the one from Carter Lumber, but I believe Wix Lumber and 84 Lumber both have similar tools. My experience with the Carter site was, once I filled it out and gave my information for contact, I had an email the very next day from the store manager that would be responsible for that project. And certainly at that point in time, I had the opportunity to dialogue with him and get recommendations on who might be able to handle the project for me. Another source, and some of these you may be able to find on N.F.B.A, I found at least one, are manufacturers of pole barn kits. Many of these manufacturers have references either on their website, or they can give you references when you call for people in your area who have assembled pole barn kits that they've made in the past. The next place to find people are pole barn owners in your area. If you know of a pole barn that went up recently, or it looks like it's not too old, stop and talk to the owner. Most of us would love to talk about our pole barns and can tell you about the experiences they had and who the people were that were involved in their project. How about this one? The county board that issues the building permits for the pole barns. Get in there, talk to people, ask them what you're looking for. If they say they won't give you the information, you're not out anything. But I found that the people are very helpful in these organizations and are more than willing to give you a helping hand and some leads on where you can find some people. I crack myself up.